It's contest time! It's also Colors of the Month time. Let's have some fun. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. No, this isn't my own contest, and no, it isn't a sponsored video. I wish. Marker Universe has decided to do Colors of the Month a little differently this month and include a contest open to residents of USA and Canada. They're giving away free markers to the winners. The prize pack has been teased to include Karin products, Sketch Marker products, and more. It's the same old Colors of the Month challenge, but if you want to enter the contest, there are some additional rules. How Colors of the Month normally works is Marker Universe announces a 4-color palette, and we all hop on board and make art using those colors. The idea is to only use those colors, plus black and white if you wish, but some people add other colors. You're also free to use less than all 4 colors in the palette. We're also welcome to match the palette using any supplies we want, including digital, under the normal challenge rules. This month, if you want to qualify for the contest, you must use markers and you cannot add any other colors. If you want to enter the contest, you can post as many entries as you want, following the more restrictive contest rules. To enter, post your artwork on Instagram with the hashtag COTMContest. Marker Universe's August palette is themed around leafy greens, and their names for the colors are Bok Choy, Sprout, Leek, and Kale. Bok Choy is hex code 85C77E, also called medium green, and Marker Universe is recommending Sketch Marker G103 Green Bottle or Karin Pigment DecoBrush 337U Green Pastel from their shop. I'm using my Ohuhu brush marker in G340 Horizon Green. Sprout is hex code 99C03C, also called bright green, and Marker Universe is recommending Sketch Marker G32 Chartreuse or Karin Pigment DecoBrush 382U Apple Green. I'm using my Ohuhu brush marker in GY2 Grass Green. Leek is hex code A0DAE8, also called icy blue green, and Marker Universe is recommending Sketch Marker B13 Clear Aqua or Karin Pigment DecoBrush 2975U Duck Egg Blue. I'm using my Copic Sketch Marker in B01 Mint Blue. Kale is hex code 006B6E, also called Turquoise, and Marker Universe is recommending Sketch Marker G150 Blue Green or Karin Pigment DecoBrush 3145U Turquoise. I'm using my Copic Sketch Marker in BG07 Petroleum Blue. Normally we are allowed to add black and white if we want to, but I wasn't entirely sure if that would be allowed, so I didn't bring out a white gel pen this time, and I only used black ink for my signature. That was, unsurprisingly, one of my trusty Staedtler pigment liner pens in black, size 01. I did allow myself a colorless blender marker, and I used my Copic Sketch Marker blender. Excuse the messy stained nibs. My daughter got into the studio last week and scribbled with a few different things. She used my colorless marker on top of India ink. Yes, I was horrified. I think I've rubbed all of the loose color out by now, though, and it's just a stain. For those who are curious, the paper is Expressit blending card, and the sketch was done using a Prismacolor Kohl Erase pencil in light green. As you can probably tell by now, I decided to do a frog. I was searching for green things to reference on Pixabay, and I found this adorable little frog chilling on the side of some sort of vertical metal surface, maybe a utility box, and I just had to draw it. The mint blue Copic, as it turns out, is getting rather dry, but that worked out in my favor. Had it been a really nice juicy marker, I might have gone for a really flat background, but when I saw the patchy clouds it was making, I went with it, and I love how the background turned out. If you're still hanging around, still listening, high five, I appreciate it. Use the word minty in your comment just to confuse everyone else. It'll be our little inside joke. If you're new here and you like my content, don't forget to hit subscribe, and everyone watching, if you could help appease the algorithm overlord by commenting and hitting the like button, that would be great. You rock. For my old faithful audience members, and new faithful ones too, you may have noticed my channel's a little stagnant. We're getting exactly the same views on everything. The subscriber count is really not moving in either direction, and I routinely move Tuesday's upload to Wednesday just because I didn't get my button gear in time. Well, that's gonna change. I'm lighting a fire under my own ass to stick to my upload schedule that I set for myself, and if at all possible, not only should my videos actually go out on Tuesdays and Fridays like I promised they would, they'll be scheduled for somewhere between noon and 3 p.m. my time, Newfoundland time, which is 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Eastern, so it should be live and waiting and already combed past by the algorithm bots by the time the 9 to 5 crowd is having their afternoon coffee or sitting down to evening entertainment. I would like to do more tutorials, or at least incorporate educational commentary into the voiceovers on my experiments, and I would like to figure out how to do some more artist tools DIY type things like the Copic nib replacement videos I did in 2018 and 2019 that still get thousands of views a month, even though the background music is way too loud and I didn't know what I was doing. I would also really like to make sure that I'm getting my minimum number of Tuesday book videos in. So this means I need to get back to pre-planning my videos. That does also mean that my art videos, at the very least, will be properly captioned and not auto-captioned, because if I'm making myself work ahead, then I'll be scripting like I've done today, and that's so much easier to put into the caption tool than editing the craptions or transcribing myself from scratch. My digital art horse piece from Friday seems to be doing well in terms of both number of views and how long each viewer is staying, so I do think I'll bring more digital onto the channel. I'd love to review my gear and do some tutorials. Maybe Huion or Wacom or Adobe will notice me and send me stuff to try eventually, if that takes off. Wouldn't that be the dream? But either way, I really desperately need to put new stuff in my Redbubble and Zazzle stores, and digital just works so much better for merch printing designs, because I can work on a huge scale and make high-res files those sites need without taking a proportionately longer amount of time creating it, and I don't have to scan it and edit and worry about stray cat hairs on the scanner bed or not quite having the camera perfectly level on all 3 axes, etc., etc. Please do put in requests, either stuff you just plain want to see me create, but also designs you're looking to buy on clothing and accessories. I don't even know what's selling right now. I do also want to address the giveaways I was teasing for a long time that I just suddenly stopped teasing. Why? Because, as mentioned, my channel is pretty stagnant. Right now, Social Blade doesn't think I'll break 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2021 or even early 2022, and I really need that many more people getting my notifications in order to have the handful more regular viewers it's going to take to push that cumulative watch time needle over the 4,000 hours in 12 months. Neither of those goals are currently on the horizon. It felt pointless to keep promising the giveaways after I decreased my schedule from 3 uploads a week to 2, knowing that the channel probably would get to this point we're at right now before it picks up again. It genuinely wasn't getting me any more subscribers or views just promising the giveaways will happen at those goals, and it was repetitive information for those of you who actually do come back and watch, so I stopped. That doesn't mean the giveaways aren't happening, they will when we get there, but right now just isn't a sensible time to keep waving that flag. Very sorry if you thought the contest I'm referencing in this video was going to be the giveaways finally happening. I wish it was. Also, by the way, if you're watching this video right when it goes live or up to a couple of months in the future, unless I've miraculously blown up and I've got over 2,000 subscribers suddenly, I'm not monetized yet. I've become aware that some of my videos with at least 100 views are serving pre-roll ads about 20 to 25% of the time. That's YouTube's new policy of running ads on whatever videos might get the result they're looking for with the ad, regardless of whether or not the channel owner is sharing in the ad profits. At this time, don't feel bad about hitting skip on those ads. I don't see a penny. It really doesn't matter in terms of supporting me if you skip or let them play. I definitely will be letting you know when I'm monetized because I'll be doing those giveaways and we'll be having a party. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!